Here are some of the common mistakes that non-champion pigeon racers make. Placing excessive value on names, strains, and pedigrees. This is a common mistake made by many new pigeon racers. They believe that if they buy pigeons from a famous breeder or with a good pedigree, they will automatically be successful. However, this is not always the case. There are many factors that contribute to a pigeon's success, including its genetics, training, and care. Taking action at the wrong time. Non-champions often turn to medication either too early or too late. When their pigeons perform poorly, they believe that medicine can help. However, being in poor condition does not necessarily mean they are sick. Administering medication for non-existent diseases weakens the birds. Conversely, taking action when the birds are on the brink of death is too late. Lack of confidence. Non-champions often lack confidence in their ability to train and race pigeons. They constantly change their methods, jumping from one approach to another. While there are several effective systems and equally as many flawed ones, the worst mistake is constantly switching between them. Not establishing a strong bond with their pigeons. Establishing a strong bond with your pigeons is crucial, particularly in young bird racing. When an unsuccessful fancier enters their loft, the birds yearn to escape as they lack trust in the individual. In contrast, when a champion is among his birds, they feel at ease while still being under his control. The champion assumes the role of a general, and the birds become disciplined soldiers. Champions interact and play with their birds, whereas non-champions play with the birds themselves. Not preventing diseases. Non-champions seek remedies to cure their birds from diseases. Champions, on the other hand, focus on preventing their birds from falling ill. They pay close attention to the environment, ensuring their loft is clean and well maintained. The drinking water in the champion's loft is consistently clear, while non-champions often provide colored water. Non-champions display excessive sympathy towards unhealthy birds, whereas champions promptly eliminate such individuals. They possess a firm yet gentle touch. Overfeeding, particularly with excessive protein intake such as an abundance of peas. Overfeeding, particularly with excessive protein intake such as an abundance of peas, is a significant error in young bird racing. Peas are suitable for nestlings that require nourishment for growth. However, for young racing pigeons, peas can be detrimental. Being naive when it comes to breeding. Many non-champions are naive when it comes to breeding. They fail to recognize the importance of good fortune in this process. Merely pairing a superb male with an equally impressive hen or its sister does not guarantee the automatic production of outstanding offspring. It is a more complex and nuanced process. Falling victim to the influence of press and the propaganda propagated by illusionary brokers. Non-champions often fall victim to the influence of press and the propaganda propagated by illusionary brokers. In contrast, champions maintain a realistic perspective. Keeping breeders that have never produced quality birds. The stock loft of non-champions often contains breeders that have been present for several years but have never produced quality birds. It raises questions about the purpose of keeping such birds. Believing that bigger pigeons are stronger pigeons. A misconception among some is that bigger pigeons are stronger pigeons. However, modern racing pigeons are actually becoming smaller. It is often the smaller pigeons that possess the endurance to withstand harsh weather conditions and cover greater distances. If you want to become a champion pigeon racer, it is important to avoid these common mistakes. By following the advice of experienced pigeon racers and using common sense, you can increase your chances of success. There are many reasons to buy my racing pigeon method. Here are some of the best reasons. You will get excellent results. It's a very simple system to use. It's affordable. I have had over 400 first prize winners. It's adaptable to any situation. You can use it with any racing method, natural, widowhood, young birds. It's a very effective method. There is no need to spend a lot of money on fancy pigeon products. It's a reliable system and it is foolproof to use. Professional athletes, race horses, take the same products. There is science behind this, not just hearsay. It is all to do with red blood cells and oxygen in the blood. Without that, a pigeon will not race well, or an athlete will not win a race. If he has low oxygen in his blood, the above is fact and is 100% science. There are a few things you can do to improve your chances of winning at racing pigeons. One of the most important things is to learn as much as you can about the sport. You'll need to know the different types of pigeons, how to train them, and how to race them. Another key factor is practice. You'll need to be able to fly your pigeons competently in order to win races. And, of course, you'll need to have the funds to invest in racing pigeons and other racing equipment.